Give you a look at my lst2. Zoom out a little bit there. This is a project that I've been working on for a while now. The truck actually did mount some lights on the front of it, just two. I didn't do any rear lights because with this one I'm always looking forward because I bash it hard, so I'm never really going in reverse, although the truck does have reverse if I wanted to. I just wanted to say that I really like this truck. Now I know a lot of people are Savage fans, and don't get me wrong, Savage is a great truck. I actually had a Savage as well, but you know, it kind of seen its day. The 3-speed transmission was nice, but the handling, it sits so high. You couldn't really get those good corners with it. So I ended up going to this. I'm definitely glad I did. I've done some things to it, obviously. And I wanted to kind of show you guys. My battery's running low. That's why the lights are flickering, because I've been running it. And it's almost dead, but that's okay. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. This is definitely, I think, one of the better 1/8 scale RCs. Hey, Losi, if you're looking at this, have you ever thought about doing this platform on a 1/5 scale? Yeah, just a thought. It's a great platform. All right, so now let's take a look under the hood. I have the energy tailpipe, and as well, I did the 30 OS VG motor with the roto start there. Of course, you see the forward and reverse here, and as well we have a new servo. Now the other servo didn't break, don't get me wrong. I just put that one in because it had more power. I also mounted the Robinson's Racing Ram intake. A little advice, guys: if you get this intake because you have an lst2, when you get it, get a heat gun, right? Because the tubing is going to be crinked a lot, or yeah, it is. And with the heat gun, I'll go ahead and turn it off because my battery's about dead anyway. With the heat gun, you can actually heat up the hose. It'll straighten out. It makes it easier to get the spring in, and you can kind of form fit it better to your actual vehicle. So I'll give you another shot of that over here on the side. The mounting, oops, turn it off. The mounting is pretty easy of it. It just goes right under your body mounts. Here, you just stick them straight down through and put your pins in, and it holds it right there. There is a little give to it, but that give is fine. When you're driving it, you can't even tell. And I guess you wanted to have a little give for the bumps, so that's cool. I'll give you a front view of it so you can see. It sits right there on top, and it takes in the cool air. With your body, you just cut a couple of holes right there in front so it can breathe, and you're good to go. Now, guys, the reason that I'm making this is because I used to have a Savage, and I love my Savage. Don't get me wrong. 3-speed transmission is awesome. It can also have reverse, awesome. But the one thing about the Savage that this truck dominated it in is handling. The handling on this truck, it's basically like a truggy, right? But you can make it up like a truck. You can make it more like a car, just depending on what you want. But the handling on this thing is amazing. 2-speed transmission, shifts nicely. I did also do the aluminum 2-speed gears on the inside of the box, but I'm not going to open that up because that's too much to go through. As well, we have the filter for my gas line there. On the front, you'll notice this is a slab of metal. What I ended up doing here was, it was actually, I think Trinergy made it, and it was a wheelie bar. But I noticed that when I cut wheelies and I took it off, that my wing would stop the car from flipping, so I could wheelie on the wing. So I was like, well, I don't really need a wheelie bar. So since I bash so much, why not mount it to the front and make a really hard reinforced bumper that I can hit stuff with at high speeds and not really worry about it. So that's what I ended up doing. It works nicely. Other than that, I think that's about it. Oh, new wheels and tires. The other ones, awesome. Okay, these wheels and tires last a really long time. I'm talking, I had this thing for years and never really even thought about changing the tires until recently. I did try a couple of different options. I went with the Proline Trenchers, and another brand made by Proline as well, but I can't remember the name of them right now. But all in all, nothing really looked good on the truck like these do. So I just stuck with getting a new pair of these because it just really, makes it look like a lst2. Of course, I did go ahead and change out the rims, though. I did the gunmetal rims. I think those look really nice, especially when you put the truck body on, because I'm using a silver body right now, so I like to keep it all color coordinated. So there's my truck, guys. I just wanted to show it to you, give you a quick view of the lst2. In my opinion, this is one of the greatest RC trucks that's ever been made. And one thing I do have to say, Losi, if you ever listen to this, please consider making a 1/5 scale with this kind of platform. A 1/5 scale that's not like a flat body that's wide, but a slender body that's 1/5. I think that this is a great platform. I don't see any reason to change it. As we know, the lst2 started a whole line of lst2s and LST electric and LST. This is just a great truck. It's a great design. Just amazing. So guys, I just want everybody to keep enjoying your RC. And remember, no matter what kind of truck you got, no matter what kind of car you got, no matter what kind of plane you got or boat, enjoy your RC.